Finding your spirit animal is much easier than you think when you know how to listen to your intuition. So in this video number 9 of the Invisible Accessible series, I share with you how to recognize when a spirit animal enters your life. First of all, what is a spirit animal? A spirit animal is a form of guide. So you have causal plane guides, you have angels, archangels, ascended masters, and so on. So spirit animals are a kind of guide, and so they bring you guidance. They bring you wisdom, protection, whatever you need in your life at that moment, they give to you. And you can have one spirit animal and you can have many. I personally believe that we usually have many around. We have 2 or 3 around. And so some go, others come in depending on how we change in our lives and what we need in our lives. So how do we find out what is our spirit animal? First, it's very simple. Just ask. Ask your guides. If you're not really into guides, just ask out loud. Say, I want to know who's my spirit animal. And you can ask in your head if you're more comfortable with that. If you already meditate and are comfortable with meditating, I strongly suggest to meditate, and when you're ready, you ask to be shown your spirit animal and you just wait and see if you get an answer. If you don't get an answer immediately, that's totally fine. Sometimes it takes us a few days to get the message. And another way that works really, really well if you don't like to meditate is to ask to get the answer in your dreams. And also, if you are in a phase in your life where you are very emotional and you know that you have difficulty to see the signs and listen to your intuition, always ask to receive the answer in your dreams. Second tip is to go out in nature, because animals are in nature. So it's a good way to let them come to us and see which animal maybe physically comes towards us or looks at us, comes closer, does something a bit out of the ordinary. These are all ways that spirit animals can catch our attention. Also, third tip is to observe clues in your everyday life. Maybe you will keep seeing a certain animal in books, in movies, documentaries, in pictures. You hear about them in conversations. So be very, very attentive. And no matter the signs, a big clue is that there is repetition. And that is because very often our heads are very, very cluttered, or we are very emotional and we don't get all the signs, and the guides know that. So they put the signs on repeat. So we get a lot of repetitions to catch our attention and also validate that, yes, this is your answer and this is your spirit animal. And now I'm going to give you 2 examples with my spirit animals and how I found out that they were spirit animals for me. So first one is the whale. So the very first time that I asked to be shown a spirit animal, I just asked and I didn't get anything. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm just going to do my thing, and maybe it took a few days. And at some point I was thinking, I remember how when I was little I just loved whales. There was a movie about a whale that I liked very much. I like to hear the songs of whales. Also, I would go at the library and pick books that were about whales and all the different kinds of whales. So I was just thinking about that. And when I finished thinking about that, my daughter, that is right behind there on her computer, goes, "Wow, mommy, check that out. It's my new screensaver. It's so beautiful." And guess what? It was a whale. So now I was like, okay, I get it. The whale is one of my spirit animal. Second spirit animal that manifested itself into my life. I didn't ask for anything specific. I had already gotten the whale, so I kind of forgot about other spirit animals coming in. But one morning I woke up and I've got a flash of a dragon. And when I say a flash, it's like a flash in my mind, poof, a dragon. Okay. So I don't think much about it. And I continue my day, and I pull some oracle cards and I get the dragon. So I was like, oh yeah, the dragon. I had a flash of a dragon, but my head is elsewhere. I don't think about animal spirit until later that day or the following day. I don't feel really great, and I take a capsule. It's activated charcoal. And so I take the capsule. I've never taken that kind of thing before, but I heard it could be good for what I had. So okay, I'm taking the capsule, and then I can feel my body is rejecting it. I can feel it going up. And so the capsule had melted, but I still had the powder of charcoal inside me, and it came all the way and up, poof, through my nose. And the first thing that I thought is like, oh, just like in the movie that I saw before, the dragons spit fire, they would just go and you could see the all the ashes come out of their nose. So I was like, oh, just like a dragon. Yes, dragon, it's a third sign. Oh, it's one of our spirit animal, and it still is. It's a very, very strong spirit animal for me. So there you go. You got two examples. So maybe you can think of in your life maybe a spirit animal already manifested, but you didn't really realize it. Also, those of me who know a bit about my life, you know that my husband has a squirrel as a spirit animal. He's super connected to them. They always come to him. He's always surrounded by squirrels everywhere. So, you know, when you get those signs and you get those repetitions, you know that it is your spirit animal. So now, if you already know your spirit animal, or maybe thanks to this video you will discover what is one of your spirit animal, please write to me in the comments and let me know how that animal manifested for you. Thank you.